Moving on, we're going to look at some additional character formatting. In Illustrator, you can change a lot of text attributes besides the font, font size, and color. Just like in InDesign, which you'll have next semester, text attributes are split between character and paragraph formatting. There's two different things. In the character panel, when we use that option, we are formatting specific selected text. The other one, the paragraph formatting, applies to overall paragraph looks, not individual words or lines. So the first thing we're going to start with is with our selection tool. We are going to click to select the strawberry lemonade type object in our properties panel. So over here, we had recently just changed it to 52 points tall. The leading, that's the amount of space between lines, and auto leading, which we see applied here, the number that's already been chosen, depends on some different rules. We'll talk about this a lot in typography, but if we want to change the amount of space right here, this white space, we can change our leading, and I'm going to make it be 52 points and hit tab, and you can see that that tightened up that zone in here. If you didn't know, you wanted to just experiment, something like that, you clearly could see how the leading or the space between is very small. The number we do want is 52, however. We're going to click on the words fresh over in this banner to the left. Over in our character panel, we just have the basics showing here, but at the bottom right we have the three dots, which we know means more options. And if we twirl that open, we have the same top half repeated here as far as the font size and the leading. We have tracking and kerning, which we'll get into in typography. We have how tall the text is. Right now, because of whatever font size, 48, it's at 100% height and 100% width. But we could tweak these. We could say, let's be 150% tall. And I'll just show you what that did. That was just a sample. Or we could say this should be 100% and the width should be 150%, and then it stretches it out. So you have options to tweak width and height as well. At the bottom we have some T's, and if you hover over them we have all caps, small caps, which means it'd be capital letters. The first one would be bigger than the others. We have superscript, subscript, underline, and strike through. If you want to change that to be all caps rather than retyping it, you can just click on this button and now it's truly all caps. All right, we're going to just align this a little bit better, kind of center it on the banner here. So I'm just going to visually pull it down a little bit better. We're going to click to select the word fresh. We're going to shift click to select the banner. So both the red banner and the fresh are selected right now. And we're going to rotate the banner, give it a little tip. And we're not going to a certain number, we're just kind of matching what the book has. So I don't know, 15%, somewhere in there. And click away to deselect that. All right, formatting. So character formatting. We can change paragraph formatting and character formatting. So paragraph formatting reviews, boy, I'm getting tired again, deals with things like alignment, indenting, space after your paragraphs, space before your paragraphs, etc. So let's go to Artboard 2, and we're going to switch to grab our type tool. And we're going to click in the threaded text on the bottom of the artboard, so somewhere in here, and we're going to do a Command A to select all. With that text selected, we're going to come over to the paragraph options. So we're just looking at character options. Paragraph options, all we're seeing right now is alignment. Left, center, right, justify, center, justify, etc. There are also three dots here. We're going to spin that open. We're going to change the space after paragraph option, which if you hover over the tooltip, it's this bottom one on the right. We're going to change that to be 6 points, and watch what is happening. After each time a return was hit on the computer when they typed this in originally, remember this was a file that we brought in, we told it after each one of those paragraph returns to have 6 points of white space. So setting the spacing value after paragraphs in Illustrator and in InDesign is the right way to do it, okay? Don't worry about pressing enter once or twice in your Word documents, because ultimately if you bring them into this, we're going to wipe it all out. We're going to take out all those foolish returns, and we're just going to set our space after paragraph to be something. Notice it gave you a little bit of breathing room between the paragraphs here. It's certainly not a full line, nor is it 2 returns like you would have on a typewriter or on a computer screen like this. So we are literally setting it to be exactly what we want. To get that panel to go away, you can click away or hit escape on your keyboard. And with this type all still highlighted, we're going to come back up to our character and we're going to make it be just 10 points. Going to bring it a little bit smaller. And we're going to click away from it to deselect it. All right. I will stop the recording on this topic here and move on.